Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and for watching this video. I'm just going to go right ahead and start the reading. We're going to ask about the Divine Masculine. We're going to get insight and clarity into what is holding the Divine Masculine back. And what is keeping him in separation from the Divine Feminine. So let's get our first card into what is holding the Divine Masculine back. We have faith, trust, unwavering, and confidence. Okay, so let me just put that one there. So this card came up in our previous reading for the Divine Feminine, and basically what showed up was that the Divine Feminine was feeling a lot of sadness. So again, I'm getting from this card that the Divine Masculine is going through a lot of detoxing of old emotions that have been buried deep inside, that have been buried deep within his heart. He is still in protective mode regarding his feelings and much of the hurt that he's experienced in his life. He is keeping it buried in his heart, and the Divine Masculine is experiencing I don't want to say the word difficulty, but he is experiencing some challenges as he lets go of these deep-seated feelings of pain and sorrow. And this is something that he is now going through. So let's get some more insight into this pain and sorrow that the Divine Masculine is now releasing and detoxing. Okay, I was just about to say the cards don't want to come out. Okay, so this one is parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So I'm getting that the Divine Masculine is releasing much pain that he has experienced, and it may be stemming from wounds that happened to him as a child regarding his parents, regarding either his mother or his father. And much of this is like the Divine Masculine doesn't realize that he's been holding on to a lot of these wounds. But the energies that I'm getting from this card is that this is a card of much happiness and joy. So just to remind ourselves and the Divine Masculine that our parents love us to the best that they know how. They love us in the way that they were shown love when they were children, when they were growing up, when their language of love was what they gave to us. And if it wasn't the same language of love, then sometimes we perceive it as the opposite of love. But Divine Masculine, just know that these energies are being healed, and that a lot of what's holding you back, Divine Masculine, is just the holding on of these energies. And sometimes we can't let go of things because it's who we were, it's what we knew, it's what we associated ourselves with in our lives, and that was our reality. But what we can do is we can work on releasing any sorrow and pain that has to do with our parents, because once we release all of that, then we are free to ascend and we are free to move on. And just to have that freedom where your heart can be completely open to all your relationships in your life, as well as your relationship to your divine feminine, as well as your relationship to your inner self, to your inner child, and especially to your parents. So let's get some more insight into this card of pain and sorrow that's stemming from the parents. This says all is well. So this is a comfort to divine masculines, because it says here, everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings you will soon understand. So there is much healing that is happening just with the energies that are out there, just with the energies of the planet. We are being always divinely assisted. And Archangel Jeremiel is saying that all is well. So these feelings of sorrow and pain regarding our parents are being healed. And just to remember, divine masculine, that all is well, and that you will come out of this darkness and your heart will be healed and light will be, flowing within you and through your heart. So all is well, divine masculine. So let's get another card. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay. Okay, I just noticed that this card was flipped over, so I wanted to include it. And it says, hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So for any divine masculine that has has lost their parents and they have possibly passed on, and maybe this sorrow is coming from the loss of either your mother or father or your guardian or someone that was close to you, a mentor, that they are reaching out to you from heaven, and they want you to know that they're happy and that all is well, and that if there are some words that haven't been said, to know that all is forgiven, that they are in peace, and they know that everything that happened in this 3D realm had to come for our evolution and for growth and for spiritual learning. So our relationships, especially with our parents, because they are the first relationships that we come to know with our parents. So divine masculine, just know that those relationships have served their purpose for you in order to teach you and to help you overcome things, and that in the highest sense your parents have done these things or was in a certain relationship with you so that you can learn and overcome and just learn how to be truly happy. So I'm just getting that, all is well and hello from heaven. Okay, let's get one more card regarding just what's been holding the divine masculine back regarding his parents, regarding their relationship, regarding any lessons that we are learning from this pain and sorrow. Health. So, Divine Masculines, this is something that you are being guided to really become conscious of and consciously aware of. So the health and well-being of your emotions is very important. Of course, this symbolizes physical health and nutrition. However, what I'm getting, because it was drawn with this series of cards, is that your emotional health is very important, just as is your physical well-being, your physical health, your physical strength. This card has come up because your emotional well-being, your emotional health may be needing your attention. So when we have these deep-seated feelings regarding relationship with our parents, you know, we always try to believe that everything is well because we want relationships, or we want everyone to believe that our relationships with our parents are always peaceful and always happy. But of course, in reality, we all know that that's not always the case, and that's okay. You know, most of us go through some kind of situations with our parents. Even in the best and healthiest of families, there are always sometimes challenges, because we have emotions, we have free will, we have, you know, our thoughts, and all of these things contribute to relationships. So I'm getting from this card that we really have to become aware of our emotional and mental states when it comes to, you know, the feelings of that we keep hidden, that we try to bury, that we try to avoid or ignore. This card is coming up because the reason why separation with your divine feminine, or in any relationship that happens, is because there are issues regarding your emotional well-being, your emotional health. So to really continue working on just your emotional well-being, and just to know that you are being divinely guided and you are being helped. And so these energies of the past, of these wounded feelings that have occurred within your inner child, that they are healing. And so it is safe for you to let go. It is safe for you to let go of the past and all of this past hurt that, you know, we may not have even wanted to acknowledge or deal with. And that's okay. You are being helped. All is well. And, you know, your parents, no matter where they are or what state your relationship is in, from a higher perspective, they truly love you. And maybe there have been challenges or some really hardships that we've experienced with our parents, only to strengthen us, only to teach us true forgiveness and how to let go of our past and our hurts, and to allow for our inner child to heal from the wounds that have happened, because we can let them go, and they do heal once we let go. Okay. So let's get another card for what is holding the divine masculine back. And this could be from anything in life, anything that the Divine Masculine has been wanting to do, that is just, he just feels possibly stuck or just held back, or something that he's been wanting but has not been able to achieve yet. So we have nightmare, psychic protection, shield, bad dreams. So I'm getting that, Divine Masculine, that you may be experiencing difficulty in sleeping. And I'm getting that sometimes when you're in that state where you're just about to fall asleep, you have these vivid visions or vivid dreams that almost happen quickly, and sometimes they're not very pleasant. Sometimes they're disturbing, as I'm getting from this picture right here. There's these visions or situations or dreams that happen that seem somewhat disturbing, and it's somewhat concerning why this is happening. So this is all there. This is all being released with the energies that are happening with the phases of the moon, especially during the full moon, that all these energies that have been kind of hidden and locked away, feelings and emotions that sometimes you don't want to deal with, are really being released. And through our dream work, or even through nightmares, that is assisting these energies to be released. So they are these energies that are held deep within, and once we have these nightmares and these dreams, they are coming up to our consciousness to be released. So it's all part of the healing. It's all part of the process of letting go of the deep wounds and, you know, maybe things we've done or mistakes or things that have been done to us that we don't want to relive or we don't want to think about. So they do come up within consciousness, within our psyche. They're held, and so when we have these nightmares, it means that they are being released. So let's get another card as to these nightmares that Divine Masculine is experiencing. Let's get some more insight and clarity to these bad dreams and nightmares. Okay, these are stuck together, so I'll take them both. So this one says play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And the next one is no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So I'm getting that, Divine Masculine, you may be perceiving your bad dreams as signs or guidance for you. But I'm getting in this case that these nightmares that you're having, they are just releasing, you know, emotion and woundedness and fears. A lot of nightmares are actually helping us to release fears that we have, rather than have them in our, you know, waking reality. They happen to us through our dreams so that we can deal with them. So if you are being guided to take action, I wouldn't say guided, if you're making the decision to take action based on your nightmare, that this card is saying that not to do that. That not to follow nightmares as guidance, because these nightmares are not they come from fear. They're fear-based, and anything that is fear-based is not of love, and it's not to be taken as guidance. So this card, that's why it's coming up as no, because if you've been thinking of taking action because of your bad dreams and nightmares, the answer is not to. And to not take them so seriously, because sometimes that inner child within us takes these nightmares as the truth, but we know as divine beings that fear is the opposite of love. And so just to take them lightly and just to know that your inner child is safe, and to tell your inner child that everything is fine, that all is well, and that you are safe. So just to take these dreams lightly and playfully and know that, okay, this was just some fear that I used to have, or this is, maybe a mistake that I did that I feel guilt for. And so these dreams helped you to release that guilt, help you to release those feelings that are keeping you stuck and in separation. And when I speak of separation, it's not just separation from your divine feminine, it's separation from self, it's separation from your divinity, it's separation from who you truly are, and it's separation from oneness. So nightmares are usually just to help you let go of all the guilt, of all the pain and the sorrow, because the past is the past and we can let it go. So let's get another card. And gain some more insight. One card, please. Nothing's coming. Okay, thank you. We got two. Okay, so choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. So yeah, so you do have a choice. And so if you're making a choice, regarding, these bad dreams, you can choose no, but you can also just, you do have the choice. And you, instead of fear, it says here to choose love. And so this picture is really depicting like everything that the divine masculine wants, playfulness and friendship, and, here true love, and acceptance from peers and society, and just playfulness and playing games and having fun, and wanting his divine feminine to want the same things, which this card does indicate. So divine masculine, this is your divine feminine, and she is also dreaming of everything that you want, everything that you're wishing for, true community connection. I'm getting connection from this here, and this is someone playing like tennis, so playfulness and having fun and doing fun activities. And this is like, society and being accepted and one. And this is, being with your divine partner and having, connection and solitude and oneness, and children, possibly both inner children playing, or having your own children, or being with children, or just being childlike and having fun. So divine masculine, not to worry, because these are the energies that are there for you. And all we have to do is choose love. And this one here says the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So divine masculine, whatever nightmares that you've been having, whatever messages that you got that were, based in fear, that were coming from fear, you can know that the only thing that is real is love. So just to focus on that, to bring your awareness and not to focus on these fears and, disturbing things that, come to mind. And they are just not just yours, but it's like on the collective. So what you sometimes see is you have visions of what everyone is feeling, people around you, humanity, all the fears and things that are disturbing, we feel and we sense as a collective. So you can just be tuning into these nightmarish, things. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they are for you. You are just helping to release these fears, because deep down inside, you know that what is real is love, and you are choosing love. And by choosing love will bring you into oneness. Love will bring you to oneness, will bring you to your divine feminine, because once you are one within yourself, you will become one on the outside as well. Okay, so let's get another card and have insight to what the divine masculine, what else is keeping him in separation? What else is keeping the divine masculine in separation? One card, please. Thank you. Okay, free will, sovereignty, independence, free spirit. And I never mean to laugh at divine masculine or divine feminines or anyone. I chuckle because I find it endearing. I find it that the divine masculine, like the divine feminine and like any other person, free will and free spirit and just being free is so important and so very key to all of us. And so this is coming up because my question was, what is keeping divine masculine in separation? Well, divine masculine is wanting to keep his independence. He doesn't want to be codependent. He doesn't want his divine feminine to be codependent. He doesn't want anyone to be codependent on him, and he doesn't want to be codependent on anyone else. He wants to have freedom to do what he wants when he wants. He wants to live his life the way he wants and not have to check in with anyone or say, okay, is this okay with you, dear, if I do this, or if I go take off for 3 months because I need to do something, I need to find something, I need to experience something. I'm getting from this card that the divine masculine really craves his independence, and that again is also keeping him from union, and that's okay, because I'm pretty sure this is also what the divine feminine understands about the divine masculine, but as well is that the divine feminine has also become independent on her own, and her independence is very much important to her as well. So let's get some more insight into this independence. Independence, free will, free spirit. One card, please. I don't give a ton. I'll take this one. Whoa! To balance all those on my arm. Okay. Oh my god. I just read it now. It says balance. Okay, divine masculine. So yes. You see, Divine Masculine, you're really not wanting to give up your independence. You want to be this free spirit, and you're feeling like your Divine Feminine will always be like there. If you, once you are in union or reunion, however you want to word that. This is complete balance. So not to worry, Divine Masculine, because one of your fears is losing your independence or losing that free spirit of wanting to do things on your own. But the new way of being for both you and Divine Feminine is to be in harmony. And being in harmony means that if independence is important to you, independence is also important to the Divine Feminine, that things will work out and things will balance. So not to be afraid that you are going to lose your freedom, because that is not the case. So let's get another card regarding free spirit and freedom for the Divine Masculine. One card, please. Just have a ton that want to come out. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, Divine Masculines, when we open our heart, then we allow for more joy. And then we won't have to worry so much about this losing our free will, losing our independence, because when you expand your heart, then all you are going to experience is joy, and not so much on, I need to be free, I need to be a free spirit. And even if you're fearing that your Divine Feminine wants this, both of you are going to be in balance and in harmony. That's the only way for you both to come together, is to be in harmony with within yourselves, to be in harmony with your inner masculine and your inner feminine. That's the only way you will stay in harmony with one another, with each other. And so when your hearts are open, all you're going to experience is joy. You are both going to be singing with joy. So not to worry, Divine Masculines, you are not going to feel trapped. Because if either you or your Divine Feminine have these energies within you of feeling trapped or being trapped, or even these thoughts, it's going to repel your divine partner. So it's just good to work on these energies of trusting and having faith that you will still have your freedom, or you still will feel free in this divine relationship. Okay, so let's get one more card. Get one more card. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to read all of these, but let's just quickly see what they have to say. Love makes a difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So take a chance, Divine Masculine, because having this fear of not being free means you're not in balance. So balance those energies, because this is what's in store for you. Whether, you know, it's with your divine feminine or with someone else. You know, this is what you are creating. This is the possibilities that are there for you. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And this is so beautiful. I'm getting that this is like the inner child. So when you're loving your inner child, look how happy and peaceful that face is. Is that the sweetest face ever? You know, whether, you know, it could be a divine masculine inner child, divine feminine inner child, but just look at the harmony and peace and oneness, you know, the healing. And, or maybe this is the divine masculine and this is the inner child. I mean, it's just really demonstrating, you know, loving of self, loving your inner child, and then just look at all the power around, you know, the creation. So when you love your inner child, like attracts like, you attract your divine feminine who loves her inner child, who is demonstrating self-love. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. So even for yourself, divine masculine, if you are in separation or if you're, you know, on your own, you can even give yourself a hug. This might be your love language, divine masculine, physical touch. So if physical touch is important for you, you can just give yourself a hug or hug a pillow when you're sleeping. You know, no one has to know. You can, you know, gently pat your head or your back, and your inner child really feels that. Your inner child does thrive on touch. So I'm getting that this is really important for you right now, divine masculine, to help heal your inner child. And yes, so love makes all the difference. Okay, divine masculine, so that was your reading for today. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Thank you all so much for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that I can continue on reaching out to everyone out there. And thank you for liking my videos and for following me on Instagram. So I love you all so much, and until our next video, I'm wishing you all so much love and peace.